Yo, 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 what up, y'all? It's your boy OCZ Savage. Today we jumping into another deck build. In this one, we're gonna have an updated damage build. And this one's gonna be good for Nightmare, No Hope, really good for Walker or Karlee. So definitely go out and try this build. You guys are gonna love it. So what this one's gonna be doing is, obviously damage, but we're gonna have some of the newer cards in one of the variations. So if you want to use like fill them up with lead, suppressing fire. We're also going to be using double primary. And this is so strong for like Nightmare and No Hope. Like especially if you're just playing like the crowd control damage dealer. So you're going to have more than enough ammo. I use a light machine gun for suppressing fire, but it's up to you, if you want to use an AR, if you want to use a LMG. If you're going to be using the suppressing fire card, I would definitely stick with the LMG, however. And then with the double primary, our secondary, we're going to be just going with the OP submachine gun. So, you can use random submachine gun, random LMG cards. And then once you get two really solid guns, you're literally chilling. So instead of you having to use a pistol as your secondary, you can actually just use a SMG. And then with the way the deck's going to be set up, you're going to have more than enough ammo. You're not going to have to beg people for ammo the whole game. And that's another big thing about like shooting damage decks. You guys want to make sure that you have enough ammo, because if everybody is using, two people using AR, two people using submachine gun, the whole team is going to run out of ammo about halfway through. So you guys got to make sure you're synchronizing your ammo. If you're playing by yourself, quick play, playing with randoms, just make sure you have enough, as far as the cards. But this build, you're going to be able to stand in the back, fry all the little zombies. As you can see there, keep a flash on you. Even if you didn't have a flash, it wouldn't matter. You'll be able to fry up a lot of the mutations, bosses. So definitely a super strong build. So here's what the deck's looking like. Now, what I like to do, because a lot of people who take a look at these videos, they're not all necessarily playing like on No Hope, Nightmare. So I like to try to make the build like user friendly. So this is what the build will look like with the newer cards. Fill them up with lead, suppressing fire. But of course, if you're still grinding those out, you can change this deck up a little bit. If you're not going to be using suppressing fire, you can go with mag carrier. If you can, go with glass cannon. You can add more damage, you can add more ammo. It's fully up to you. And then also with this build too, it has a little bit more speed, because what I find out, even just playing by myself, people leave, people come and go. You might be the last one alive. You might need to clutch up the mission. So I like to have a little bit more speed when I'm playing randoms. But, if you can take some of those cards off, like, honestly, I probably only need, like, Run Like Hell, Fleet of Foot, and Mad Dash. If you could take a couple of those speed cards off, find you a movement speed stock, really OP weapon, then you could just add more damage. You can go belligerent if you have that card. If not, I would just go hyper focused. And especially too, like if you don't have some of like the newer cards, like the fill them up with lead, the suppressing fire, the belligerent, all you gotta do is just go damage. Grab glass cannon, grab hyper focus, grab reckless strategy, anything that gives you weak spot. Because when you're on when you're on Walker, you could pretty much just go LMG, weak spot, shredder, just like this. And that is a super overpowered build. You're going to be frying everything. Or, if you're going to be playing on Karlee, I would just grab like glass cannon, maybe a little bit of weak spot damage. You can maybe go accuracy. You can maybe go more ammo. It's fully up to you. I mean, obviously with these updated damage builds, having experimental stimulants, maybe adding T5, those are always really good cards to add into any damage deck. But of course, for people that don't have the newer cards, I would definitely go with something like this. And I would rock this on No Hope, honestly, because if you're playing with a full team, you got a healer, you got a dedicated melee person, dedicated pyro grenade person. It shouldn't be that bad for you to sit in the back with one of these builds, shoot everything else, focus on mutations. This will definitely work for you. Make sure you guys slap the like button so this can reach more back for blooders. Also, hit that sub button. We got daily tips, vids, damage vids, melee vids. I got full run vids coming out. So definitely hit that sub button so you guys can see those new videos. And also, down in the comments, let me know what you guys are doing as far as damage. You know, with the new cards out, updated builds out, I'm pretty curious to know, how people are doing damage on Nightmare. Obviously, other than like, the gadgets, the T5. So I definitely think you guys will love this build, especially on Karlee. It's really fun because you'll also have use speed, and then you can still have the 2 toolkits. And then on Walker, what makes it fun, like if you're going more weak spot damage, just having that extra 10% damage buff, you're definitely just going to be frying everything. So I definitely think this build will work out for you guys. Again, hit that like button so we could reach more back for blooders. Go out and try the build, and let me know how it works for you guys. As always, I appreciate you stopping in on the vid, and I'll see you on that next one. Peace.